Hello everyone, my name is Ellen Hertunen, and today I will be guiding you through my review presentation of the film Call Me By Your Name, directed by Luca Guadagnino and adapted from the story originally written by Andre Assman. In this review of the film by Manohla Dargis for the New York Times, she says, Mr. Guadagnino is very good at catching the indolent drift of long summer days with their sleepiness and bared limbs. Everyone seems to move in slow motion at the villa, except perhaps the family's hardworking maid. Indeed, Mr. Guadagnino did do a very good job capturing and presenting a visual representation of those long and hot summer days at the villa. He captured all the aesthetic and cultural pleasing aspects of Italy in his film adaptation of the story. With this, I agree with Manohla. However, I feel he left out what was most important in the story, to which I will get to in a moment. Manohla says that the story primarily unfolds through Elio's point of view. The restless camera tags alongside him, showing you what he sees, his erotic reveries and yearnings. She also says that the two can't, won't always say what they mean. So Mr. Guadagnino speaks for them by eroticizing their world, making desire visible in the luxuriousness of the setting, in the green enveloping the villa, the gushing waters of a pool, and the graceful lines of male statues. I also agree that Guadagnino captured all the erotic aspect and atmosphere of the story. However, I would like to direct your attention to the part where she says, so Mr. Guadagnino speaks for them. Key word being speaks. While I was in one of my English classes this semester, some of my peers, in a discussion over the written work of this story, spoke out saying how it was, quote, a drag reading the book due to Elio's thoughts being long, due to his thoughts being random and almost lasting the whole entire book. I could not relate to this since I finished the novel in one sitting and was in tears during and long after I put the book down. Watching the film adaptation, I was so disappointed, and part of it was due to Guadagnino speaking for Elio, or should I say not speaking for him at all. The entire written masterpiece was going on inside Elio's head. The random thoughts, revelations, and confusion was completely left out of the film. In the written work, we hear Elio thinking, talking a mile a minute, while in the film, there is this silence which is nerve-wracking for anyone who has read the story and knows it for the magnificent work that it is. Manohla later goes on to say that Call Me By Your Name is less a coming-of-age story, a tale of innocence and loss, than one about coming into sensibility, and I could not disagree with her more. Watching the film, I felt nothing. Not only did it not move me in any emotional way, but I also saw no lesson and no theme. I believe this story wasn't written, produced to educate, but to make you remember, to make you feel longing and aching for something that has happened once and you know will never happen again. It's the longing feeling for the summer of your life, the longing for this passion you felt once and have craved for long after. The film captured the summer days, the culture of Italy, the erotic atmosphere, even Elio's childlike behavior. But all this means absolutely nothing without the portrayal of longing, of remembering, of standing in front of somewhere, someone, something who represents to you the best feeling and best moments of your life, and knowing you can never have an experience like that again, because the stars won't line up like that again. In the end, she says, in one alive, vulnerable, and life-altering summer, Elio's desire finds its purpose. He loves, and in loving, he becomes. The only thing true in this is that it really was an alive and vulnerable, life-altering summer. The only difference is it was one of a kind. It will never happen again. It had no purpose but to bring nostalgic feelings of something he had and he will miss and remember for the rest of his life.